I'm just calling because I'm on cycle day 1 and need to set up a second IUI.
Okay, let me actually transfer you over to our medical staff and they can get a calendar set up for you and get everything going there.
Okay, thank you.
Mommy.
I'm talking on the phone, okay? Phone calls with a toddler.
Hi, you have reached our clinical team.
I'm just calling because I'm on cycle day 1 and need to set up our second IUI. Call me back, thank you. Anywho, if you didn't hear, I'm on cycle day 1. My period finally came after our first failed IUI. And now we're going right into our second one as soon as they call me back and get that set up. I don't really know how I feel about all this IUI stuff at this point. I'm kind of discouraged. I want to be hopeful, but it's hard. I am doing some things differently this cycle that will hopefully help. Still trying to like eat and drink as good as possible. That's obviously a huge priority when you're trying to conceive. I'm also starting to wake up early before my husband goes to work and do daily walks for a little bit of light exercise. Prioritizing sleep more. Even less caffeine that I've already been doing. I'm also drinking pomegranate juice every day because apparently that's really good for like your hormones and fertility health. And I'm trying to stay calm and have less stress and anxiety and hopefully get higher dosages of medication maybe. So we'll see. I'm on my first day of my period, which is absolutely horrible. This might be TMI, but I'm also trying not to use tampons. I hate pads, but I mean, tampons obviously just do more harm than good. But I don't have much of an appetite this morning, but I know it is important to make sure you have breakfast every day. So I'm just having one of these little protein cups. I love these so much. And then some raspberries for good measure. And of course, water. Hopefully they call me back soon so I can get everything situated. Hello?
Hi, is this Samantha?
Yes, it is.
I have some Mara 2.5, which is sent to your local pharmacy. And we have on here a trigger shot as well. We'll need to see you for ultrasound monitoring on cycle day 10 or 11. Yeah, of course. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye. All right, they finally called me back a few hours later. Basically what she said, they typically keep the dosage of letrozole the same because they don't want an over response and like risk of multiple babies. But since my body didn't respond super well to the dosage that I have, she's just asking the doctor if she would recommend keeping me on the same dosage or if they do want to do a higher dose, and based on what she says, she'll prescribe it and send it in, and then I will be ready to go with everything and we get to do this whole process all over again. I also knew they were gonna finally call me back right when I was in the middle of meal prepping and touching all this raw chicken. Also, these containers with the sharp edges for like tinfoil and parchment paper, illegal. Illegal. I literally cut my finger open and the closest band-aids were these little kids dinosaur ones. But I still have so much meal prepping to do, so that's gonna be fun. Good morning. It is a couple days later. Today is Friday. Ryan and Riker are having a little take your son to work day. He doesn't normally work Fridays, but this morning he had to go in and help out with a few things. Except I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so he just brought him with him. So hopefully he has fun with that. But I had to go to the dermatologist this morning because I've been having scalp issues. So that's cute. Yeah, it was a very quick appointment, so now we're just hanging out at home. I'm probably gonna do some cleaning. I don't really know what else. Right now we're just watching the new season of Love is Blind. Made a little acai smoothie for breakfast to go with my letrozole. So they didn't end up prescribing me a higher dosage of letrozole. They just stayed with the 2.5 because with me being high risk and everything, they don't really want to risk the chance of multiples. But if this IUI doesn't work, she will be upping the dosage to a 5 instead of 2.5. So guess we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, today's cycle day 3. 3, day 1 of IUI number 2. Not gonna lie, I did have a little mental breakdown last night. I was very sad just thinking about like how all I've wanted for the past 2 years is a baby, and we did get pregnant, but then she was born and taken away from us at 14 weeks. And it's just like, pregnancy loss is hard, infertility is hard, but adding the two together is just like some sort of sick joke, it feels like. So yeah, I had a little mentee bee last night and cried about it on TikTok, if you saw that. But yeah, trying to stay positive and hopeful for this round, but I mean, it is pretty hard after failing the first time, but cheers to round 2, I guess. I just took an everything shower and did a full face, and now my plan's canceled. Do I still do my hair? I mean, I am trying to find someone to do something with tonight. It's a Monday night at 7 p.m. so I don't know if we're gonna be very successful in that. If you guys saw my last video, you would know that I met up with some girls in the neighborhood who are also going through infertility and loss. All of our cycles failed and we all got our periods around the same time, so we were supposed to go out for dessert tonight, but Clomid got the best of one of the girls, so we're just gonna reschedule. I'm not too mad about it because I'm on Letrozole and also not feeling very good. But it would be nice if we could find something to do tonight, considering I just washed my hair and did a full face, but... I just dried my hair and so far nobody seems to be able to do anything tonight, so yay for me, I guess. Alright, update. I couldn't find anyone to make plans with. No surprise, it's a Monday night. I didn't want to waste my makeup though, so I decided to treat myself and go to Target late at night by myself. Well, I was supposed to treat myself, but of course I was glued to the kids and the baby section the whole time. Surprisingly enough, I didn't buy any baby stuff this time. I'm always getting baby stuff. I was really close to getting baby stuff. I just ended up getting a few things for my toddler. Let's do a little haul, why don't we? I got my toddler a pack of pajamas. It came with 2 sets, shirts, and of course matching bottoms. He has a big brother shirt. I think it's like 18 months or 2T, but he's officially grown out of that, which is surreal to think about. So I got one in a size 3T. Hopefully we will have a baby soon enough for him to be able to wear this. And I also did get this neutral top. They didn't have his size though, so hopefully 4T won't be too big. But I'm thinking for like when we do a pregnancy announcement, which I may or may not have already found a photographer and a videographer for. Yeah, I have no chill. But I'm thinking when we do like pregnancy announcement stuff, I want to go with neutral vibes. Like I'll probably be wearing this with some jeans. My husband will probably wear something similar. And then I'll probably wear like a neutral colored dress. I can't believe I'm already thinking about this. I'm just so hopeful that it will be soon, but I don't know. It's not bad to be hopeful, I guess. I also have our whole gender reveal planned out. This infertility journey is making me a little crazy. Well, this looks familiar, doesn't it? I just received my second trigger shot in the mail. It is now Wednesday. We have our first follicle ultrasound in 2 days on Friday. I didn't know this was delivered. It was delivered an hour ago and it's supposed to be refrigerated. It is kind of cold outside though, so it should be fine. It's on ice, so. Yep. I'm not even gonna lie, this week has been pretty horrible. The past couple weeks actually have been pretty horrible. I don't know if it's the fact that our daughter was born and passed away 9 months ago, or if it's the fact that 1 year ago I was pregnant with her, or if it's the fact that her first heavenly birthday is coming up, or if it's the fact that our first IUI just failed and we're going into our second, or if it's all of the above. My mental health has been struggling lately. Today we went to our little neighborhood play group for the first time, and one of the girls who was there, who's friends with me on Facebook and sees everything I post, made a comment that kind of just ruined my day. Riker has been having a hard time. He was really struggling today, so we had to leave early. And she came to say goodbye to us and started telling us how much easier it would be if he had a sibling. Yeah, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. It's really hard to stay hopeful with infertility treatments after the first fail. I will say that I was not prepared for that. I did expect it to take like 2 or 3 tries, if that. But after that first failed one, I don't know. I kind of just feel like, does IUI even work? Or are we just wasting time? Hey guys, we're back to Yap yet again. I just got out of the shower and am drinking my nightly pomegranate juice. Not the greatest tasting thing ever, but it's supposed to help, so I'm willing to sacrifice it. I have been really bad at filming for this IUI. Honestly, I just really haven't been doing great at all. So I haven't really been doing much or filming much. I almost went to a bereaved parents support group tonight. They do them every month, and I've been getting invitations in the mail for the past 10 months, ever since we lost our daughter. And I've never gone. I almost went tonight because I was just really struggling, but I have crippling anxiety and backed out of going. Doing things like that scares me so much because I feel like I'm gonna show up and just not know what I'm doing and look stupid. And everyone there are gonna be like people who have been continuously going and all know each other, and I'm gonna be the only one who doesn't know anyone. And the thought of that just gives me so much anxiety. I am gonna try to go next month, but we'll see. Anyways, it is Thursday night. My first follicle ultrasound of this IUI is tomorrow morning. I have to wake up early and get ready and leave though, so I figured I would just film this tonight because I don't know how much time I'm gonna have in the morning. I feel like Letrozole this cycle was a lot harder on me than last time. I've been feeling even worse than I did before, and my mood has been, let's just say my husband and my toddler have been having a rough time as well. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and let's just hope everything's looking good. Couldn't be bothered to do my hair or makeup. It's way too early for this. All right, let's get to this appointment. I'm getting so good at this, you guys. You know, just normal everyday things. All right, I am back with an update from that appointment. It did not go how I expected it to at all. I kind of expected it to go just like the first one did. If you haven't seen that, I went in and there was 2 follicles, but they both weren't really measuring how they were supposed to. So I had to go back the next week, and then there was only 1 that was like measuring decently. This time my body had a bit of an over response, which is so ironic considering I wanted to up my dosage and we didn't end up upping my dosage. I had 3 follicles that were like all measuring really good. So they want me to come back in a couple days, Sunday morning, just to see if there's still 3 and where they're measuring. For some reason, she's worried about proceeding if all 3 keep maturing. I don't know. I feel like I've heard lots of people do IUIs with 3 follicles. So I don't know why she's talking about it like it's a bad thing. Honestly, I was pretty happy to hear there was 3. I feel like my hope for this second IUI went from like here to here, not gonna lie. I feel like even if there is still 3, I'll ask them if we can still go forward with the IUI. I don't know, I feel like 3 is pretty normal, right? I don't know why she's talking about it like we would need to cancel the IUI. And I mean, knowing us, even if there was 3, probably only 1, maybe 2 would take, if any. I mean, I do get they kind of want to avoid multiples with me being high risk, but I feel like at this point I'd rather get pregnant with multiple babies than 0. So I feel like I'm willing to take that chance. I don't know. I'm just hoping everything looks good Sunday morning and that we can do our trigger and our RUI. And yeah, I'm pretty happy and excited with how today went. We just got back from our little nightly swim and now we have to be an old married couple together and take all of our pills. Ryan has got his men's multivitamin and he also takes fish oil pills. And then for me, we've got the prenatals, the vitamin D, and the baby aspirin. And of course, at certain points in my cycle, I've also got the Letrozole and the trigger shot and the progesterone. So yeah, every night we get to be old people together and take our daily pills. Okay, say good night. It's past my bedtime.
My bedtime.
Good morning. It is follow-up ultrasound day. I am wearing shorts for the first time this year because it is going to be like around 60 degrees today, which is literally curing my seasonal depression. These guys actually get to come with me today because it's a weekend.
I'm look handsome.
And Riker looks so handsome. You ready to go see our 3 follicles? We do have a pretty busy day, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to give an update, but I will when I can. It feels so weird going in here on a Sunday when the doctor's office is closed. Like, am I even supposed to be here? Are these doors even going to be open? Well, that answers that. All right, we just got home and got ready for the day. We had to do some grocery shopping after our appointment, and now we're going to have lunch and hang out with some family. The appointment went really well. We still have 3 follicles, so we didn't lose any. 2 of them are measuring really well, and 1 of them is a little bit smaller, which is like perfect. So we are still gonna go forward with it. She said there was like about a 4% chance of it being 3. Most likely only the 2 big ones will actually ovulate. But she said if anything, it will most likely either be 1 or 2 babies, which is pretty crazy. This is all assuming it even works. I'm really excited. Like, I genuinely feel like it's really gonna work this time and I'm so excited, which sucks because I know I'm just gonna be absolutely crushed if it doesn't work, but I think it's okay to be hopeful. Anyways, we are going to trigger in a couple days, Tuesday night, and then we will have our IUI Thursday morning. Also, something crazy that I realized that I haven't mentioned yet, if we get pregnant this cycle, the timeline of this pregnancy will actually be the exact same as our last pregnancy. We were due with our daughter November 21st, and if we get pregnant this cycle, our due date will be November 26th. I feel like that would be a crazy sign or coincidence, I don't know. But anyways, I am feeling good. I remember at the beginning of this cycle, I was not feeling good at all, but now I'm feeling really good and excited. So really hoping that this is the month for us. Hey guys, what's up? I'm in bed right now, if you can't tell. I've just been chilling, trying to pass the time, watching TV, watching YouTube, watching TikTok. Tonight is trigger shot night, but we don't do it until 11:45 and it's only like 9 something right now. So yeah, we're just hanging out, passing the time. It's been a pretty good week so far. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but I just got a gym membership on Monday. I went yesterday, I went today. I'm planning on going every weekday. And they also have a daycare there, so Riker's been going to the daycare, which he has been absolutely loving. Yeah, it's been so nice to like have my alone time every morning to move my body. And then he also gets like play socialization time every morning. I feel like it's been really good for both of us. Also, if you guys remember last week when I got ready for my plans with my little infertility neighborhood girls night, I got completely ready and then it ended up being canceled. We rescheduled for last night and it was the best night ever. It was much needed, even though we all almost got hit by a truck, but that's a story for another time. Yeah, it's been a good week, and tonight we get to trigger shot, and then we just gotta get through tomorrow, and then Thursday morning we can do the IUI. But yeah, I will see you guys when it's trigger shot time. We love a husband who does the dishes. We've got to let this sit out at room temperature for about 30-ish minutes, and then we can take it. Alright, you know the drill. I'm also filming on my phone for TikTok. I feel like you guys always get the short end of the stick, but let's be real. I'm a TikTok girly. Alright, I am doing my second ever trigger shot for my second IUI. So I figured why not come on here and show you guys how to do it. Number one, always wash your hands. So we're gonna do that first. Then you just want to clean the injection site. You typically want to do it like 1 inch away from your belly button. Oh. This is where it gets a little intimidating. You don't want any air bubbles, so I always make sure to tap it so all the air bubbles can rise to the top. Then go ahead and push all the air out until that happens. Then you just go ahead and do a little pinchy pinch. This is where I get nervous. Of course, you guys get to see too. I swore I wasn't gonna be nervous this time because it was so easy last time. But here I am, getting all nervous again. You better be the one that works. I swear to God. Okay. Go ahead and stick it in. And slowly push down. And then you're going to want to leave it for a few seconds to make sure all the medication is in there. Unpinch. Pull out. That one actually kind of hurt a little worse compared to the first one. Next stop, IUI. Good morning. It is finally IUI day. It is super dark and rainy outside today, which honestly I love for me. It's my favorite weather ever. Not so great for lighting, however, so I apologize for that in advance. But yeah, we're just getting up and having some breakfast for the day. I'm just having some strawberries and bananas because our appointment is at 10:30 where my husband will do his part. And then the actual IUI doesn't happen until like an hour later. So we are gonna be going to have an early lunch. So I figured I'd just have some fruit for breakfast. I am feeling super bloated and crampy. So I feel like today is definitely ovulation day. On our way. Riker's gonna hang out at his grandma's house for a few hours. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy. Literally the best sound ever. We have about 40 minutes until we have to be back for my appointment, so we just got some lunch. We're here. IUI is done. Now we are resting and then we can go home. Hey guys, we just got back from our IUI. I was gonna try and avoid caffeine today, but when I tell you I have never been so exhausted, and this was much needed. I'm also talking kind of quiet because Riker was exhausted. He fell asleep in the car. So I just put him in his room and I'm really hoping he stays asleep. But before we talk about the IUI, I just want to show you guys something super special. My best friend Maddie has been supporting me for literally the past 2 years since we were struggling to conceive and when we were pregnant and when we lost our baby and now through this infertility and IUI journey. And she recently started sewing and quilting and opened up her own little small business. And she is the sweetest person ever. She made me the cutest gender neutral baby blanket for our future rainbow baby. I have to show you guys. Are you kidding me? Tell me that isn't the cutest little baby blanket. It is so soft and she put it together so perfectly. She also threw in this sweet little gender neutral levy with it. She makes the cutest things, not just baby things, but like literally so many different things. She also takes custom orders. I will include her Etsy and her Instagram in the bio of this video. And if anyone's looking to support a small business, definitely check her out. Highly recommend. But let's get into how our IUI went. I've actually been in a lot of pain today. I've been like very bloated and crampy, like worse than I've ever been before. So I'm wondering if like multiple of the follicles are ovulating, but that honestly made the IUI itself hurt a lot worse. It was pretty uncomfortable, but I mean, it's super quick. It takes like literally 20 seconds. She said everything went really good. We'll start taking progesterone again in a couple days. And yeah, we are officially in another 2-week wait. I can't believe it. And I'm just hoping to God that we don't have to do this all a third time. It would be so amazing if this second one works. But yeah, thanks for watching our journey if you've made it this far. 2 down. I don't know how many left to go, but I guess we'll find out in 2 weeks. Bye guys.